guys, I'm back after a very long time. So today I'll be doing a go-to makeup look especially for winters. There will be some slight changes from the basic makeup go-to makeup look that I do. So we'll start on with the skincare. The first thing I'll use is the moisturizer, my oldie but a goodie, the Neutrogena moisturizer. Well, this one thing of mine has not changed even during the winters. It's just I increase the amount of moisturizer I use during winters. I take a big blob and try to massage it all over my face. And I just love the texture of my skin after I apply it. It becomes so soft and subtle. It's very refreshing and it's very soothing. Since I take a big blob during winters, I take time to, massage it throughout my face so that all the products are absorbed onto my skin. And with each step of a product that I'm using, I try to give it a couple of minutes to sit before I apply a new product. The next step is my primer. This primer again is coming from the gift box that I unwrapped. I'm just going to take a pea pinch of the primer and just apply it onto my areas which tends to get oily. This primer, I would personally say, is a very good one because it makes your skin very soft. It helps to hide the pores. It feels a little oily on my hands and palms after I applied it onto my face, but it's totally dry once you rub it onto your face. So let the primer sit for a while before you move on to your foundation. I'll be using my very old LA Girl Pro Matte. Take a big blob of the foundation. Using my damn beauty blender, I'll just blend it all over my face. This particular shade of this foundation is totally not my shade, but I'm still trying to pull it off throughout all my videos. I usually tend to use foundations which are of a warm undertone. I have a yellowish skin tone and this is kind of whitish onto the whiter side. This has a cold undertone, so yeah, this is totally not my shade. Next up would be my concealer, the LA Girl concealer. Well, I use it in the shade yellow, which apparently we call it as a corrector, the yellow corrector, because the other shades of this LA Girl concealer does not seem to go with my skin tone. We are meant to use concealers which are brighter in shade than the foundations that we use, and it has to be brighter than our very own skin tone, but LA Girl does not seem to have those shades, so I go straight away with the yellow corrector they have. Although I'm planning for a massive change for my go-to, which is my very old favorite is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I think I'm going to make a permanent shift to that particular concealer and not use LA Girl concealer anymore because it doesn't seem to cover my under eyes very well. Next up would be the loose powder. Let me tell you guys, I have never used a loose powder before. Well, I did, but I didn't actually know the proper use of a loose powder, so hence I wasn't a very big fan. Let's try out today. Well, this is meant to hide the dark circles better. Let's see if it actually works like that. I think the loose powder could do a better job if I had the proper concealer. Then again, let's give it a try. But I'd say a layer of loose powder over your base ensures a smooth, texture-free base. Brushing it off on my T-zone and on my chin. These are the areas of my face which usually tends to get oily. So we are done. Next up is the blush. I usually use a peachy tone as a blush, but unfortunately this particular palette does not have a peachy tone. So I will go on with the lightest pink shades that we have and mix them both and just chunk it onto my skin. Well, my experience from these blushes, of course it's coming from Revolution and has to be very intense, is that after the entire makeup, I feel that it's just too much pinkish onto my cheeks. Then I try to tone it down at the end. Moving on to the highlighter, my oldie and a goodie. Today I'm going to use a lot of highlighter. Let's see how it works out because I want a very glowy effect. Sometimes I cannot just seem to have enough of highlights. A little more. As I said, can't have enough. Down the bridge of the nose, and we're done. Next up would be the lipstick. This particular shade from Imagic is my favorite. This is a very cool toned nude and it's full matte and one of my favorite lip colors. These days I have started to bring a change. I try to mix lipsticks and I'm never happy with just one lipstick. I'll probably just add another coat of a different lipstick on top of this. Let's have a closer look. Oh dear, now that's a horrible lighting. That's perfect. See, as I said, the pink looks like too intense. Let's tone it down using the damn beauty blender. I'll just run the beauty blender over my face. And we're good to go. Next up, I will tie this lip color with this gloss. This again is coming from the gift box. This, you guys, smells so amazing. It's so chocolatey. I literally feel like eating it. I just love the color, the texture, the smell of this particular lip gloss. I haven't used a good lip gloss in ages, but this time I just became a good big fan of this particular lip gloss. Besides, it's hard to pull off matte lip colors during the winter, so why not a gloss? So this, you guys, is the final look. It's apparently my go-to winter look. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Hope you liked my videos, and please give us a thumbs up.